How's it going, everyone? My name's Aiden, and welcome back. Today's day 341 of Post My College channel. Back in the journey once again. Hopefully, you all are having such a good Monday today and another day in the week. Of course, we are back 4 more days until the weekend, so let's keep on pushing through and keep on going. But with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is don't let fear write the end of your story. And before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. Monday, had work 5 to 11. Hit a nice little upper body day, and yeah, I say it's a pretty good day. Tomorrow is going to be a rough one. We got 2 papers to write that are both due on Wednesday. One's a 10 to 15 pager, and the other one's a 12 and a half pager. So we're going to see how that goes. But let's just get back into today's message. Don't let fear write the end of your story. Man, I mean, I think it's said in the title pretty plain and simple. You should not be letting fear take over the end of your story. Simply, you are the artist of your own canvas. You are the author of your own book. You have the pen in your hand. You got that paintbrush in your hand. This is your life. And if you're just going to let fear take over it, you're going to let anything take over it. Fear should be one of the last things you should be worried about in life. I mean, there are so many things that are happening in this world, and I think fear should be the last one. Being honest, like life is full of a lot of surprises. It's full of a lot of weird things and a lot of weird people. But man, don't let fear get in the way of your life. You know, fear is only a feeling. It's an emotion. It's how we feel about something. You know, maybe growing up, I've had a lot of times where I was fearful about, especially about presentations. Let me tell you about that. Growing up, I was not good with presenting myself. I would be in a point where in the middle of my presentation, I would get really upset because I was so scared. I start crying. And not really, the prettiest sight to see, but, it definitely made myself, fearful about doing presentations. I just hate getting up and talking about something that I'm not really too confident about. But really, the only thing that I learned about overcoming the fear is to practice. And it kind of is why the reason I'm doing this right now. Why I post a video every single day. Why I, make a video every single day and I try to post it every day. Which, by the way, I haven't gotten any of my videos uploaded yet because school's just been kicking my butt. But the only way how you really get over a fear is by practicing it. And I post every day on YouTube just to make myself better and better at presentations, because I like to just get used to talking in front of a camera, getting used to talking in front of people, and that's what makes me feel more comfortable. That's what makes me feel more better about, doing a presentation on especially something I'm passionate about. So don't let fear take over your life. Instead embrace it. Use fear as a motivation to be better at something. Presentations is what I am very fearful of, and talking in front of a camera helps me. Maybe you're afraid about, being weak. Go to the gym, learn about the gym, become passionate with it. Maybe you want to be really good at running, but you're afraid of getting injured. Learn to stretch, overcome the fear. There's just so many things that you can do in order to overcome a certain fear that you have. And there is a solution to every fear. Don't you worry, there's a solution. So don't let those fears get in the way of you living your life. Don't let it write your story. Instead, you should be writing your story. You should be the one that, should be taking the steps forward to having a better, fulfilling life, not fear. Fear should be the last thing. But With that being said, guys, hope you all have such a great rest of the evening. And remember to take care of yourself. You Zuri matter, and I will see you all tomorrow.